Red flags I saw in real life during dates with men, and after this, our ways have parted. Winter. A guy from Tinder asked me out just for a walk. He insisted to have this meeting in the evening. It's -10, so I gave him some options. I said, we can see each other during the day when it is sunny, or we can go in the evening if you prefer the evening time, but we can pop in a cafe and drink something hot like tea or coffee to warm up a bit. And as a joke, I said, also, we can wait for spring or summer, when it is not that cold outside. Guess what he chose? He says, yeah, let's wait for spring or summer when it is a bit warmer. Oh wow, his desire to see me was quite strong, wasn't it? I had a few dates with a guy who was 37 and he lived with his parents, even though he had his own flat. I also lived with my parents when I was 28 because I broke up with my boyfriend and I needed to move out. And while I was buying a flat and renovating it, I lived with my parents for a few months, but just for a few months. But when it is like that for years, it's just comfortable for him. So I think that an adult should have his own space. Another situation, a date with a guy. We are talking about our values, how we imagine our future families. And I'm saying that, I want to have a happy marriage. I don't want to live together if we fight all the time, say offensive words to each other. It's not for me. Sometimes couples live together after 20 years of marriage just because they got used to it, but they do not love each other anymore. So it's definitely not for me. He said, all couples live like that. Really? My idea of family is different. Maybe most people really live like that, but definitely not all of them. A guy set up a meeting. It's supposed to be our first date because we haven't seen each other before, but he cancelled it 30 minutes before it. He said, I have some urgent work. I need to be in another city right now. So he set up our next meeting on another date and time. I decided to give him a second chance because it's life and something really could have happened. But he didn't text me that day when we agreed to see each other. I was surprised, but he texted me again and wanted to see me. Of course it was impossible. I said, it will never happen because 1, you do not respect me. 2, you're not interested enough. 3, you're not a man of your word and you cannot manage your time. I think that he didn't even say sorry. He said, I respect you, otherwise I wouldn't text you. I am interested because I'm texting you right now. You're childish. We have war in Ukraine right now and I can be busy. My work requires me to travel to other cities. You will recall this conversation after years and you will regret it, but it will be too late. Would you like part 2?